go on again, my opinionated peeps. So people, for quite a bit I've been hearing a little buzz in the street that Krystal, Tomlinson and Beenie Man is no longer together, you know. A little birdie winked me a little while back and say, yo, you know, say Doctor and Krystal, no, they again. And me I say, but me never run with it, cause me I say, you know, me not get no concrete evidence. But boy people, nothing is more concrete than this. Beenie Man himself speak out and say him and Krystal Tomlinson is no longer a union. Them split. Yes, people. Beenie says so, not me. So in this video right here that you can see on the screen, the doctor is having a reasoning with a group of him friends, I guess. And for some reason, the man just turn around and just say it at the camera and go back into the conversation like nothing happened. But yeah, at that go on, people. So make we jump in and hear what the man attack said then, no? John, know people. Me know, you know. People love chat about relationship goals. Oh no, listen to this.
Curtain and, you know, bag of things. Man call the FBI, I say man, you have to come out of the White House because you have, what? You have 25 more days before you come. You don't need nobody in any place. Yeah, man. Alright, before we go up on that serious topic, we'll talk about this. People, oh God, what we're going to do this now? Yeah, Krystal Tomlinson and Moses Davis is. Yeah. Okay. We are apart. We are not together anymore. It's not because of any bad vibes or any disrespect. It's just people just grew apart and yeah, life changed. That's it. And yeah. So me, free single disengaged. She, free and single ready to engage. So blessing. That's that. Yeah, anyway. When you do president, swearing, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, man, so at the buzzing at the street right now, people, everybody on social media are talk about that right here now. Beenie and Krystal split. Boy, me tell you know, when the things say nothing now go up on the internet, and when the things say things slow down, something just rise up. So you know, so this is going to be the next 7-day talk, or maybe 14 for the week, yeah. Yeah, that's what I say. This is going to be the new trending topic all over social media right now. Because we already see a whole heap of people are going live and talk about it on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. It is already in a whole lot of people's mouth right now. It right now is the talk of the town. You see it, so we are going to wait and see what go crop up and what go on. You understand? I doubt that Krystal may come out and address it. No, I don't think so, because Krystal does not seem like that type. But Beenie, him say what him have to say yes so, and it look like I eat that. But anyway, people, if you all who love Krystal, make you go and listen to the reasoning here from Krystal, yeah, man. Bless up.
An essence of awesomeness, you know, the ability to create and to build and to do magnificent things and to think and just invent something. And say, you know what, I feel like we could have one piece of iron where you can be all the way in Europe and me just take up the iron and go so boop, 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 and then me a talk. And then like we can be and touch something and then we can see and you can see me. The fact that human beings even can conceive of a thing like that and then build a thing like that, like a smartphone. I'm always in awe of it because it means that we see beyond what we have. You know, it doesn't have to be in our reality for us to think that we can create it. So we can sit and imagine and say, all right, how physics go, how chemistry go, how bio go, and figure it out and then create things with that new knowledge. We alone do that. Me don't know if aliens are out there, but for now, we at the top when it comes on to that. So when I think about strategizing and planning for a future, I don't do that as just a smaddy we want something. I do that first in the authority that I'm really at the top of this food chain here. You know, as I look at all of this beautiful life that has been created, I'm superior to it in my ability to think and make sense of all the data in my environment. We are the only living, breathing beings that can do that. Like we look at everything and we just make a determination. We just process the information and just bam, in all circumstances. Just I read the room, So, and I say, all right, come. This need to happen next. This need to happen next. So I make plans. Krystal make plans and have ambition and have goals and the vision board with that kind of authority that me not just there bloops baps. So there is something great to my life energy. And I have to always be thinking about how to pull that out and how to lay it down, light that fire, light the candle, and just put it out there, make it brighten up a corner of a room. It might not brighten the whole mansion, but you see, for that corner you put me, my job is to figure out how to light this candle here, called my purpose, and how to sustain that flame so that it feeds who it is supposed to feed in this corner of the world of me, to the best of my ability. Now, for that to happen, I can't just sit down. I can't just sit down and say, divine energy, creator, come light this. You know how my purpose thing go. You already have the final answer. So just come do the 1 + 1 part. No matter me have to do that and then have to jump over the equal sign. Because me and you know, so you done over the equal sign already. So just come total this out and just make something happen. Understanding all of that, I am not comfortable just kind of build back so. Candle no light. I just say, yeah, whenever you're ready, you just come like this. You know why? The same scripture that some people use to say, while man a plan, God a wipe, tells us that our job is to take a step. So it said the heart of man devises his way or makes a plan. But the Lord ordains or confirms or affirms his steps. You hear what it say? The step. Not the sit down. Not the dream. Not the plan. The step. Which means that you have to step. Not true. You have to practice up your little foot them now for know say after left is right. You have to catch your balance now for make sure so when you stand up and start to step, you're not drop down. You have a responsibility for learn how to step. Right? So there is no step that is going to be affirmed. There is no step that is going to be strengthened. There is no step that is going to be ordained if you now move. Like you just build back and I say, I want to go down the road. Just, do what I do and make me reach a half a tree. You have to step. You have to step. So how you step now? Can me watch my daughter learn how to step, right? She sit down. She see some tall people in the place. I walk up and down. When them want to take up the fork, them move from where them there with feed them foot and go over there and take up the fork. When them want to watch TV, them move from there so go sit down over there so. When them want to lift her up, same foot them use move from where them there and lift her up. So she observe, what does it take to take a step? Because she did it on her knee and she said, well, may I get from point A to point B, but it look like them have a way to get there faster. One, because them a walk will left me. But two, I'm the only person down here up on my knees. So clearly, there is an ambition and there's a goal. So she have a goal. As little as she be, she have a goal. She realized, say, everybody else in the environment moves from point A to point B by standing on their feet. So her goal then, her ambition and her desire is to replicate that behavior because it seems to be the order in which things operate. So she set a goal. Many things say every single baby, if they see nobody moving, then just get up and start walk. It's something that you have to observe. It's something that you have to want to mimic or to fashion or to pattern. So she said, all right, look like I saw it go. So she started first now, get up and hold on something to catch the balance. Right? So she had test out this foot thing. A lot of our plans require that. Stopping, observing what's going on around us. What is the status quo? What is the current situation, the current reality and evidence of things? Academics, what just happened to me a while ago? Academics call that the zeitgeist. So learning the zeitgeist, observing the zeitgeist. So you ever sit down here and say, all right, most businesses are going online now. Yeah? So this are the step we are talking about. Most businesses are going online now. How that go? Me used to my little operation, right? So if you buy something from me, you come in here and you look on it, you touch it, you try it on, you come at the cash register, you give me your money, me give you the receipt and whatever you're buying. but I'm observing this change in the environment. What am I going to do now? Because if man a plan and God a wipe, it doesn't make sense. I just have to go sit down and see if God a go wipe things back in my direction and people are going to come to the store. Right? It says the step is what is going to be affirmed. So I have to figure out how to make the step. Now, it don't mean it's a careless step, like I just going to get up and say, all right, business is online, bam, come, meet me online. You have to figure out what it takes to get online. Just like Zia has to figure out what it takes to do this thing where one foot moves in front of the other, and it takes you somewhere without drop on your face. So she starts to do a thing that they call cruising now. So she's up first, catching it. All right, cool. Sometimes she drop back. At no point does she drop back and say, boy, the walking thing ain't really my thing, I forgot ease up after that walking thing and just go and wait till them pick me up. Car. I drop one time already. Or, boy, I drop 2 times already. I forgot to slow this for some bigger people, yeah? Let me see if, them can just go and lift me up. No! She drop. She say, all right. And I saw it go. Let me try next one. Get up again, drop some more. Get up again, drop some more. Get up again, drop some more. So, let me just go back to reading verbatim what the scripture is telling us. Me and these long passwords. Oh, I know what I didn't write in. Productivity hack. Whatever your goals are, make it your password. My friend Karen Scott taught me that. Whatever goal I'm working on, that's my password. Every time I log into the laptop, I'm reminded of the goal and I get working on the goal. When the goal is achieved, I change the password. So, in their hearts, humans plan their course. So that is Zia, in our heart, planning her course. She's going to learn to walk. But the Lord establishes their steps. So how the Lord establish our step now? Because a lot of us say, boy, if I keep on I drop so much, it must be that the Lord at me said this is not something to do. Sometimes that is so, right? But another time is your fear that is making you stay there. The fear of continuing to fail, the fear that people are looking and you keep on a drop, the fear that you keep trying and not actually get it, so you just don't want to try at all. Whatever it is. Sometimes it is just you discouraging yourself. But Zia devises planning her head so she can walk. She can do it. You see them and it's something she can do. She not have another baby around her. She's the only baby, the only person on the ground. And she decides that that's what I do, me can do it too. So how are her steps established? With me, with her father, with any other adult in the environment, or an older sibling. We are to help establish her steps. So it means making sure that nothing dangerous is on the ground so that when she falls, she's not hitting on anything that will cause her harm. Ensuring that spaces that weren't carpeted before, we had to carpet them because that's where she was practicing her little stand up and cruise and climb and thing. So in terms of establishing the steps, we were already here to do that. We are given that responsibility of creating a safe environment and monitoring her as she pursues this plan that she has devised in her heart. So not because she come up with this thing now in her brain and say, what, do that, means it is a bad idea. Because she not conscious enough to say, dear creator, please assist me in learning how to move my feet. No. She just sit and say, I want to try that. Same thing with eating. Remember, all along, from she born until the day she decided that she want to sit up, she on the breast. But she noticed that she seen other people sitting at a table and doing this. So she said, oh, that's something to do. All right. I want to learn how to do that something there. Give me my one spoon now. Nobody feed me. Me want to do it myself. Give me my chair. Give me my little plate. Let me try this thing here. Right? She has not prayed to consciously ask, please, may I do this? Give me a sign that I should do this. She has devised this thing in her heart. And she wants to go and learn how to do it. So those establishing these steps that she wants to pursue would be those with care and charge over her. So in your environment, who is it that you could lean on to help establish the step? Because you are not created to figure out everything by yourself. That's not your goal and your journey. You have to ask for help. You need a council of advisors. You need people you can trust, people you can depend on, people with experience, whether as mentors. Lean on other people who have the knowledge and the wisdom. And ask them, well, how is this thing done? So you understand what this desire is that you have, what it requires. So as you get up on it rocky, goes and you drop, you know, you had a mentor, you had consulted with somebody, you're sharing this journey with somebody else who says, yeah man, that's apartheid too. That just means that you get up one at a time then, which is good because we want to get up. So when you drop, just figure out how to get up again. And you start cruise now, you hold on to the edges of the sofa and the thing, and you start shuffling like away until eventually you've developed enough balance to take 2 steps by yourself. Lot of work went into those 2 steps. Drop same way. 3 step now, drop same way. 4, drop same way. Until you realize you now drop again. Now what do you do as a human? We're meant to grow. So the fact that she has learned to walk, she don't say, all right, yeah, good. You know what she do now? Make another plan. Me want move faster. So me need to learn how to run. That's another goal that she set now, you know. Me want to learn how to run. First couple of times when she move fast, them go so drop, and she drop again. She have to walk. You know, she have to take a light little jog. And then now she can run. To the point where she are running in one direction and I look back. So, and those who are establishing our steps, the parents have to say, hey, keep your eyes in front. Look ahead of you. Don't run and look behind you. Look ahead. So there she is now with another desire, with another goal that she's reaching and trying to pursue. But she keep on and set goals, right? She want to climb up on things that she have to climb up on. She not see nobody climb up on it. She not have no evidence say the dress I must climb on, right? But she sit down and she say, you know, feel like I can climb, go up on something there. I'm gonna think if I ask them to carry me up there, I'm gonna make me go up there. So I just climb when them now look. She make her plans, right? Now, when it is not established and ordained, we're gonna interrupt. And it just can't happen. And you'll get a lesson in that moment. As an adult, you have to make a distinction now between what interruption serves the purpose of protecting you from something. So it's reasonable that you not do that. It's not good for you to take that course of action versus interruptions that are just meant to keep you training, you know, in training. You're not quite ready for reach the top of the mountain yet. So you're going to keep dropping so your legs can get a little stronger, your arms can get a little fitter, your guidance or your compass can become a little clearer for you so you know if you're going up the left side or the right side. So until you are properly trained and skilled, you're going to continue falling. But you have to have that power of discernment now to know when you're being stopped to go back into training, right? Or you're being stopped to change course. That comes from strong connection and spiritual relation with your source. Whatever you define that source to be. You have to be settled and still enough to listen and know what the message is. Now, it takes a lot. It's not something that's easy. I don't have like a strategy to say, this is how you know when this is an established step and this is ordained and this is part of the divine order. I can't know that for anybody. Matter of fact, mama, papa, sometimes I don't even know that for myself. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I keep on about my toe because I need to learn how to walk on the road here or if I not fit on the road none at all. You understand? If it's under curfew, I should have read it at home. I don't know. For myself. Much less now, I forgot know it for my child. Then forgot know it for my close friend them. Then forgot know it for everybody else. That is too much. And I'm here trying to know for myself. So I have to focus and see what is the lesson here so for me. What am I supposed to hear? Right? Because I feel like I miss it. I dare so I'm going to know if I for continue and just persevere and be persistent and stick to the task and work it out and just fight the good fight and, you know, climb through and rise and swim and all of this something them. Great. Yeah? Or if it cancel, if the journey cancel, I'm just pack the bag them and say, all right, the road here, all right, and on my road. So I forgot to find a different part. A different part is I have to pursue a different part because this is not my part. Sorry, that's a Jamaican play on the word path. We tend to put R's before THs sometimes. So I was just making a joke there in case it went over your head. So, right. So there are times when I have to be sitting down and waiting for some clarity because I don't know if I should put some more energy into this task here. You know, if I'm pushing on this task and the task isn't getting to a successful completion because me not try hard enough, because I'm not ask enough people for help, because I don't have the right training and resources, or if I don't mean if I do the task as somebody else something. And me just sit down in it and decide, say, me I go try become a persistent. So sometimes I just ease back and say, come here now. You know, may I take a step, but the step not established. So what's the next thing? And there's clarity that comes in the spirit, but you have to be patient and listen. So when I ask for guidance and clarity, I now set like a time and I say, all right, I need 15 minutes before I know before we wait for a bus or take a taxi. And so we go. It requires patience. And so I can't be in a haste to solve the problem when I'm asking for a solution, because I don't have the solution. So how me must I hurry anybody for bring the solution come? I don't have it. If I did have it, I could have used it quick and solve the problem. But I realize I'm waiting on it from somebody else. And when you wait, you have to wait with patience. Because if you wait impatiently, what is not the answer, you're going to see it come and say, oh, finally, you don't let me wait, come here. You never wait for the answer for reach your foot. You run go meet it and say, come, make someone put you. So you have to wait with patience. And know so when it's your time, they're going to come at your foot. But ultimately, I believe that I have to be moving. I have to be taking a step. I have to be making an attempt. I have to be pursuing that goal, setting up that vision. And of course, even in setting up the vision, I am seeking clarity. So I don't just make a goal and say, yeah, I want to build a business there. I sit down with that a little bit too. What in my skill set, what in my life, what lessons have I learned that tell me this is a good next step? And if I don't have any experience, who around me and in my environment can give me some more information so I can make an informed decision, because I don't get back my time, right? And sometimes you can't even get back the money. So how do I make sure I'm not wasting the time, the energy and the focus or the money just because this sounds like a good idea in my head? So even while making the plans, a big part of that is seeking some evidence of it being established, even if it is not completely clear. So no, I'm not waiting until I have a complete, perfect business plan. I'm not waiting on an investor or something like that for me to know that this is a good idea. But there are other cues that I use. Sit down and do some research. Think about the reason I want to do this. Is the reason I want to do this to prove somebody wrong, or because I want to serve this group of people in a meaningful way? Am I clear on how I would show up as my best self every day? How I'm going to create the space in the calendar? How I'm going to manage the process and make sure what is to be done gets done? Am I clear on that part? And then I start. That don't mean no mistake not gonna make. That don't mean say some things not gonna go wrong. But I'm clear on the purpose and the why. What I'm trying to bring to this, how my skill set is valuable here, who I can serve, who I can help, who will gain from this process. I'll gain skill and experience, yes, but who else stands to benefit from something that I'm uniquely positioned to do or provide? And we start. And it will serve. It will serve who it is meant to serve. And when the time is up again, when it nobody establish, you will get the clarity that you need. But that comes from having a healthy spiritual life. Now, that doesn't mean say you're getting a spirit. I never get in a spirit yet. I don't know what that feel like. I don't know if everybody's supposed to get in a spirit. But my spiritual journey is very personal. It's very regular and constant. So I ever pray and I listen and I pray and I meds and I watch and I, take the notes. And even as I take the notes, I not apply all the lessons them same time. So sometimes life I teach me the same lesson out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I say, all right, I get it now. I understand. I understand the lesson. I'm going to apply the lesson. Okay? This is the 10th time in the ring. And I don't want you to talk me down again. So I'm going to learn the lesson now and go and let me learn it. Right? So the fact that I alert and I pay attention, it means I always do the right thing. Right? So I have to also, just be conscious of that. May I learn. Right? I may I learn by doing. But may I take the steps so the step can be established. I notice the scripture never say a man devises a plan in his heart, or a woman devises a plan in her heart, and the Lord ordains her seat. I know the seat. The Lord ordains her dream. I know the dream. The Lord ordains her step. So you have to take an action and you have to move. So that is the kind of perspective that I come to life with. Oh dear, somebody said I'm talking too fast. I'm so sorry, Jama Talk. Where are you from? I actually have a fast talking issue. Yes, I'm working on it though. I was explaining in a video that I was doing recently that I learned public speaking as a debater. So in that high pressure situation, like you're on a clock and you're on a timer, So you have to put all the time. This like the person is over there saying 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1, 30 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. So while you're speaking, you're like, because if you don't get everything in, you lose marks. And if you keep speaking after the timer, you lose marks. And if you lose too much marks, you lose the match. So as a feature and a hazard of that conditioning, I tend to talk really fast, or it sounds very fast to persons who aren't native Jamaican speakers or not used to hearing the Jamaican accent. So the accent mixed with the speed of the words, I know will make it hard sometimes. So I accept. When I saw that note a while ago, I didn't feel no way because, yeah, I know I talk fast. It's a part of the conditioning there. Working on it. So, yeah, that's what I really wanted to share with you. My perspective on Proverbs 16 verse 9, which is that human beings will devise a plan in their hearts, but it's the Creator who establishes our steps. And I don't take that to mean don't plan anything because the Creator has another plan that will mash up your plan. I take that to mean plan with wisdom, with purpose, with a direct line or connection to the Creator. Okay, you can't just have plan over this or so and just run a plan. So plan with wisdom, yes? And understand that as you take the step, if it is the correct step, it will be established. But sometimes, even if it is not the correct step, Creator have a way to establish it same way and turn the mess into success. That is also something I know. And I'll share in another life how mess became success for me. I mean, more than one time. Things that quite naturally could have mashed up anybody turn into the best blessing and the greatest opportunities. And I'm sure in your own life, you can think of those examples too, where it now makes sense. Say you thrive from in that situation there. Say you're in the dump, you're in the graveyard, and is flowers are bloom and new life are come. It now makes sense. But it happened. So I'll share that in another life. But I just wanted to present my own perspective on it because we're at that point in the year where you will have that kind of energy thrown at you, like, where you go, boy, where you go vision board? You know, say, you remember 2020, where you do? You know, say, we just build and just chill and just go and look and see what go on. Where you do? You'll get a lot of that energy. And I don't want that to discourage you. There are too many stories of people who adapted to the change last year and ended up richer than they were in 2019. It never in them original plan, but they looked at the opportunity and remained flexible, got the clarity, got the discernment, and take a step, and that step was eventually established. We have a lot of people who had to struggle to finish school, but they never said, boy, this is hard, everybody drop out, let me drop out too. Them find them footing, right? Them catch back them balance, and they continue to step, and so they move with a sense of purpose and direction and meaning and passion and focus. The step got established. So don't use last year as the benchmark for 2021. Like for me, I have 30 years on this earth. 1 year out of the 30 now teach me everything about life. Me now make 1 year teach me everything about every year. I have too much year to learn from. Too much life experience to learn from. So one set of experiences now gonna broke my vibes. And I don't want it to break yours either. So the last thing I'll share with you is that if you need that kind of energy, man, like if where you are, your environment doesn't encourage you to thrive, it's not encouraging you to think beyond what you have, it's not encouraging you to step out boldly on these ambitions and these dreams, you can join our gladiators. Or 2021 Life on Purpose Mastermind is happening right now. We're in our second week, and what we've just completed is the life audit program. We've done our 7 days of self-love. We're doing our battle board session this weekend, but last weekend we did our vision board session. And we have a WhatsApp group that allows us to kind of connect with each other, share the journey, the rough stuff and the good stuff, so that you're not alone. even as you're apart and maybe isolated depending on the realities of your community and your country, there is a tight-knit community of people who are so committed to zoning in on the goals and achieving what they know they have the capacity and the authority to pursue, who believe that if them step out, you know, after giving thought and purposeful deliberation, when them step out, the step are going to be established. If you're looking to connect with more people like that, then our 2021 mastermind is for you. For January, the focus is just getting the mind right, making yourself comfortable with the idea of being successful, getting comfortable with the idea of deserving good things, deserving better relationships, deserving more zero in your bank account, deserving better knowledge and a broader skill set. Like, first we have to establish, say, yeah, I deserve that. That no more than me. That's not for some people and not for me. That's something that I can also have. It's not an exclusive opportunity. I can create the access. If I don't see the circumstance, I can create the circumstance. If I see no evidence of it being possible in my community, then I go create the possibility. If that's the kind of thinking you need to kind of pull you out of the rut, out of that sense of, Lord, me can't bother this too hard. What sense this make? I have no support. It's just like an uphill battle. Click the link in my bio. It's not too late to join. Because January is self-focused, the pace allows you to catch up as the week progresses. So as you sign up right now, you'll get access to the live audience. Your day one is the first day you sign up is the day one of your journey, so you can start. The vision board party is something that you can also watch and use it to guide your vision board process. And then the battle board session, which we start this weekend. So if you sign up before Sunday, you'll be able to join us live for that the battle board session. And then as we go on each week, we add new tools, add new resources. But it's not too late. If you haven't signed up yet, just click the link in my bio and get registered. We're doing this all year, getting the mind, getting the heart, getting the spirit in a place of I deserve, I am worthy, I am capable, I am able. And once you believe that you are capable and able and you have the authority, you're not doing nothing wrong by seeking more and reaching further and going for higher. Once you accept that it's okay to do that, you know, it's fine to do that. I'm not greedy, I'm not craving, I'm not ungodly, right? It's okay to do that. You'll be surprised how much harder you start to work, how different the conversations become between you, your friends, your family members, your co-workers. You start talk different, you start think different, you start want different, like desire different things. It just permeates every part of your being, just because you're giving yourself mental permission and you've surrounded yourself with people who affirm that and not tell you, say, oh, where you go? Where you do? You change up so. I want like say, yeah, smaddy. No. This community believes that you are smaddy. And if you act like you're other than smaddy, we're going to remind you, say, you're smaddy who deserve good things. So step up the thing. Like, yeah, rise to the occasion. Cause we're, 2021, we're up it up. We're up it up. So thank you to everybody who has signed up so far. We have persons as far as Japan. I'm so excited. Japan, Canada, UK, US, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Jamaica, of course. My 876 fam is in the building. And a few other countries. I'll go through one day because the country codes, I don't know all of them. I saw one that said you something. And I thought it was United Arab Emirates. It's not. It's actually Ukraine. So yeah, big up yourself. Happy to have you. Happy to have you all. Oh, somebody's here from Japan. Hey. So thank you all so much for joining this live. I'll definitely save it. And as you know, my goal is to try and do one live every single day. So far, I've only been consistent with the every Monday live. You know, from 2021 start, I've done a live every Monday. And I think I'm at 12 lives so far out of 15 days or 11 lives. Working on it. Because there's a lot of, reflection and information that I have here. So, and I'm like, yo, you have to share this. Like I have it already. It is serving me already. It not cost me for just say, just share it over there. So, love and blessings, everybody. Ooh, Tassie says she's a part of the Gladiators and it's awesome. Thank you. Guys, click the link in bio. This weekend we're going to turn it up again, right? Just like everybody's up. Just up. Turn it up. turn it up, turn it up. We'll get a little bit deeper in our book club for January as well. But yeah, there's so much to do to just kind of get excited about life and just feel centered and focused. So I'm looking forward to engaging more and more of you. So click the link, check it out, see if it's something you're interested in. And we'd be happy to have you. Not too late, so jump in and run come. All right, happy Friday and enjoy your weekend, everybody. And remember, you devise these plans in your heart. Nothing wrong with that. Devise them with wisdom. Yeah, get the clarity and the discernment. Come with it from a space of abundance and not scarcity. That thing I run out of I'm a child of the Creator, right? So there's some kind of authority and godly essence with them on me. So I'm going to use that godly essence there and picture myself in the future. You know, what do I want to have? How do I want to feel? Who do I want to be? And then I'm going to create that vision. Write it down somewhere. Make a vision board. Set some reminder on my phone. Tell some friends. Say, you know what, say? But things I'm going to live on a beach. Yeah, like the whole earth I just bear water, so me just live on concrete. I feel like I'm live on a beach. I'm gonna just get some money and buy a piece of land on a beach. But I'm laugh off of you. Right? But you know, say when you smell fresh air, you just feel different. When you hear the birds that are coming in, you just feel, you know, when you look out and you hear the ocean, you just feel, it just give you energy, you know, say, I this here belong. So yeah, I'm gonna live on a beach. Let them laugh. Design that plan in your head. And then go work on it, because as you step, the Lord establishes the step. God established the step. The Creator God established the step. So don't be afraid to take a step. Even if the plan is not, you know, defined to a T. Decide, like in His Spirit. What do you think you have the authority to enjoy in this world? You know, someone would think that poverty are it alone. Like, you know, my mother did poor, my grandmother did poor, my great-grandmother did poor, their great-great-grandmother did poor, so poverty I do it, so I accept that. And when you see wealth come here, I say, no, sir, I can't be that, I can't away. I can't be for me, I must somebody else, some of that, you know. Just excuse myself, because that's not my son. What you think you deserve and what you think you have authority to have and to hold and to enjoy is going to determine how you show up in the world, and it's going to determine how you treat the opportunities when you see them. You either going to say, oh, yeah, I mind this, or go, that must be nice. Must be heading to somebody else, because it cannot be mine. So you have to first think that you deserve it, whether it is joy, peace, devotion and commitment, respect, a house to live in, a car to drive, happy children, happy marriage, whatever it is you think that you deserve, that's what you're going to work on, and that's what you're not going to compromise on. But you have to first believe, say, yeah, if I have it, it look good for me. Yeah, it look good sit down side of me right here, so it belong here. When I see it come, I shift myself and make room. Yeah, you can stay side of me. We look good together. From see I come, you see me I come too. Because things like you belong here, so side of me. But you have to believe that, you know. You have to believe that so you can make room for it. So, thank you again for joining my live. And I'll see you definitely on Monday. And Saturday and Sunday, you know, I go work out for another live, don't it? Yeah. Take care, guys. Take care. Chanel says she's bought her car, but she can't drive that well yet. We will learn. Chanel, you gotta learn. Yeah, you gotta learn, Chanel. You don't worry yourself. You take time and drive at 10 miles per hour. Make police stop you and ask if the car heavy. Right? But just take your little time. Yeah. Big up yourself and congratulations on that, mama. Mwah. More car in the future. You gotta have 2 cars. You have to sell the first one to buy the second one. Me done I declare that for you already, Chanel. You gotta have a second car and you now have to sell the first one to buy the second one. You gotta have 2 cars. You have to go knock out piece of the driveway to create a second space for the second car. Some say, I believe in you. Alright, blessings everyone.
Unstoppable you, unstoppable you, unstoppable you.